G'day everyone, welcome to Peppers at Home. In this edition we're going to be making our chicken pumpkin pasta, probably one of our best-selling pastas. And today you can make it at home with very little effort and very little experience, because with the Peppers at Home product we provide everything you need to do. When you order Peppers at Home, that's a frying pan, that's not a frying pan. So just remember, these videos are recorded live, so the amount of time it takes me to make it in front of you should be how long it takes you to make it at home. So when you order the chicken and pumpkin pasta package, you'll receive the chicken, some butter, some of our cream-based sauce with our pumpkin puree, the pasta of your choosing, and of course the Parmesan cheese to go on top. So the first thing we need to do is get a bit of heat into our pan. So I'm using my induction cooktop that's been arguing with me today. So we'll see if I can get it right for this video. So whack it on, and we just want to put our hand just across the top just to see if it feels a bit warm. If it takes too long, it will start to smoke. So just starting to feel the heat come through now. Now, what I recommend you do when you're making these pastas is use your best pan you've got, so some of the nice heavy thick base, and use it on a medium to low heat. Don't put it on full power. It doesn't cook as well and things tend to burn. So now we've got a bit of heat coming through our pan. Just feel that heat coming through now. Going to put in a little bit of butter, which you'll find on your chicken. We're just going to move it around the pan so we can get a bit of sizzling action happening. Sorry, stomach gets in the way every now and then. So we're just going to let this melt down. Just remember, everything's better with butter. I'm going to put our chicken in there. Now you will see while I'm doing this, I'm not going to be flicking the pan around. I'm not going to be doing anything crazy like we do out the back. We're just going to stick with basic tools, so spatulas, tongs. If you're confident enough to flick pans, go for it. It's no worries to me. Just remember, the more you put on the floor, the less you put in your belly. Now all we're trying to do with this part of it is just get a bit of temperature into the chicken. The chicken has been pre-cooked, ready to go for you. That way you don't have to handle raw chicken. And we've got a process that we use. It cooks it so it stays nice and moist and full of flavour. So you just want to get a nice light golden colour on the pasta. We just have to see a bit of coloration coming through, that's what we're after. We're trying not to put smoke all over the camera. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is add our cream base and our pumpkin puree. Now for your convenience, we've actually put these both together. It's basically what we do at Peppers, but we keep them in separate containers. When I first conceived this idea, I was talking to a few people that I trust and value their opinions. One of the common feedback pieces I got was, aren't you afraid that people are going to steal your recipes and not come to Peppers? And my response is no, not really. The amount of work it takes to make pumpkin puree and to make our white sauce, if I had a choice, I'd just go and get a takeaway, or dine in when we're allowed to again, which would be nice. So funnily enough, I won't be giving away the recipe for our cream-based sauce or our pumpkin puree. I've got to keep some stuff mysterious. So we've got our two sauces in there, and there's our iconic flavour, our colouring I should say. So I first found this dish when I was an apprentice chef at the Acacia Ridge Hotel in Brisbane, and we'd just put a new menu in, and there was this thing called chicken pumpkin pasta and Cajun chicken pumpkin pasta. And when I first tried it, I was addicted, and it's been one of my go-to favourites everywhere I go. So it's followed me around the countryside. So once we get those bubbles starting to form, so we know we've got a bit of temperature going through, they're nice big bubbles, so we know it's pretty much the right consistency. And this is one of those pastas where I like to have a lot of sauce because the sauce is all goodness. So now we've got a bit of heat and then we're going to whack in our pasta. When you do put the pasta in, just break it up with your hands a bit, just loosen it up so it's going to be easy to mix through. When you're mixing pasta, use a plastic spatula or a silicone spatula or a wooden spoon. Please don't use steel spoons or tongs. They tend to break up the pasta, which is exactly what we don't need. So this one's more of a folding action. So give it a mix in the middle and then bring all that sauce back over the top. And don't forget, this video is done in real time. There's at no time have I stopped the video or changed it. That's why I stutter and make some weird noises or that awkward silence. And the reason why I do this is I just want you to get an idea of exactly how much time it takes and how hard it is, and it's not that hard, to make these dishes at home. And you know, this is a great way to celebrate a birthday or obviously something with the people living in the same house. And just something a bit more enjoyable than something you pick up in a brown paper bag that is still good food, but it's not as fresh as you can make yourself. All right, so we've got that well mixed through. Everything's looking about right. It's nice and thick. It should be nice and thick. It should be all sort of sticking away from the pan. Turn your power off. First go. And then for this one, we're going to flick over to the plate cam. For this one, once again, I like to use a pair of tongs. Just hold it to one side, and I'm just squeezing the tongs, encouraging it to come over. That way we're getting good control over where it's going to fall on the plate. Make sure you scrape all that goodness out. Use your little spatula if you're really hungry. And the last thing we're going to do is put our parmesan cheese on top. And that's how you make our chicken pumpkin pasta. If you'd like to have a look at our YouTube channel or our website for any other videos that we've made for our Peppers at Home menu, please do. We do like to have the orders in by 10 a.m. And we arrange for pickup or delivery from about 4:30 onwards. And we will be offering a special pickup service on Saturday for Mother's Day. So if you want to surprise your mum, this is the best way to do it. Thanks very much and I look forward to seeing you soon.